Tisha, this past Sunday, you were featured on TV1's Uncensored series where you were raw, honest, and
V-neck this past Sunday, you were featured on TV1's Uncensored series, where you were raw, honest, and real actress Tisha Campbell has had a successful career for over 30 years, but reveals her divorce from Duane Martin left her almost complete. Martin called me the day after us separated to just I felt completely exposed in 2007 rumors swirled about an impending split in the marriage of actor Duane Martin and actress Tisha Campbell Martin, and their alleged pursuit of alternative lifestyles. When they met, Duane and Tisha thought their love was a match made in heaven by Hollywood standards. It was married on August 17, 1996. The couple transcended the norm for celebrity marriages, most lasting on average about 3 years. But then things quickly started getting sour. The then 37-year-old Duane announced that his wife had a love affair with another male actor. This news devastated Tisha. "It was the biggest shock of my life," the actress says. "I've heard women say they didn't know their man was gay or bi, and I wondered how they didn't know, but I really didn't have a clue years ago." Tisha expressed her outrage, but she wasn't a saint either. She had admitted to leading an unconventional lifestyle during their marriage, and they had a 6-year-old son named Zen. Since then, the former couple has been trading verbal barbs back and forth, with Tisha determined to reveal the darkest side of Duane that the public was unaware of. In early 2019, weeks after Tisha accused Duane of domestic abuse, the veteran actor responded with startling claims of his own, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. Since Duane can't see how much his ex is drinking at night, he assumes it's water. Duane voiced grave concerns about his ex's parenting abilities and the effect it has on their kids' education. According to reports, the father of 2 boys thinks that his ex's lack of formal education contributes to his son's failure to finish their schoolwork while they are under her care. "I graduated from New York University, and I valued education greatly," he remarked. A few days after Tisha accused her ex of abusing her physically, mentally, and emotionally from the time of their 1996 marriage until their final split in 2018. Duane also called for changes to their pickup and drop-off arrangements. The former couple had previously agreed to exchange the children at a police station, but the actor said they should find a new location that's in the best interest of their 2 children. "Mostly," he said, "when I talked about being raped, it was for people who would pay attention to their children." In addition to disclosing how violent Duane was, she was given a restraining order requiring him to keep 100 yards away from her until their court began. To be quite honest, Tisha was equally astonished to learn what LisaRaye had said about her ex-husband. "He afterwards made friends with Duane Martin, who was once one of my pals. When I introduced them, it was one of the worst things I had ever done in the latter part of 2019. Following the previous First Lady of Turks and Caicos, LisaRaye McCoy stunned her admirers by speaking out about Duane Martin supposedly introducing her ex-husband Michael Missick to other women while they were married in the hopes that they would divorce. Teared up on TV1's Without Any Filter before the Woman of the Hour chimed in. Duane's ex-wife Tisha shared her thoughts on her comments, and it turns out that it was all love between the 2 women, leaving Duane alone at the watch party for LisaRaye's Uncensored episode. The 2 hopped on Instagram, lived from the event to sing each other's praises. The Martin star began gushing about how proud she was of LisaRaye for telling her truth. "This is about support and living in your truth," the Players Club star continued. "She supported me because, at the time, that was my truth. You should see what transpired and what I went through in the video." Tisha further emphasized that she was unaware that her ex-husband was allegedly interfering in LisaRaye's marriage at the time, and she thanked her girlfriend for not holding it against her while she was married to Duane. An eyewitness stated that the 2 had dinner at a Trinidad eatery in 2012. and it was evident that Will and Duane arrived and left together. Another source alleges that Jada detested the fact that Will was taking him on lavish vacations while she stayed at home alone, and that she felt that he was flaunting their relationship. Most shockingly, it appears that Duane was responsible for the sexual assault that Tisha reported against actor Martin Lawrence. Why do you want to know, Jenny? I'm not auditioning. I didn't say that. Last year, I was merely creating copies while discussing Martin Luther King Jr.'s 30th anniversary reunion special. Though she didn't say it out loud, those close to Tisha revealed that Duane actually encouraged her to set up Martin Lawrence so they could both benefit from the saga in the table ring. I turned to him and I said I got hit with the Nova team, and he goes all right I would get a high off of. Tisha said, reflecting on how she was able to forgive Martin Lawrence after the 1997 sexual harassment lawsuit she filed against the sitcom star. Tisha told Gayle King on CBS Mornings, and this reunion is about a celebration of everything that we did, everything that we accomplished in our growth as human beings. So we concentrated mostly on that King, then recalled a few of the very public ordeals Tisha had to trudge through in her career, including her highly publicized 2018 divorce from her husband of 20 years, Duane. Regardless, the actress insisted she was in good spirits. I am the happiest I have been in my life. She said it was a combination of the newfound freedom in my life and COVID isolation. I really had to sit with myself and my children. It was that whole time where I got to rediscover who I was because I've been paying bills since I was 5 years old. And I learned that I'm super intelligent and resilient, and that I was a really good role model for my kids, and that I loved being a mother. She continued, I took being married very seriously. I took being a mother very seriously, and at this point, it's really about who I am discovering, who I am, and everything that you go through is like a beautiful devastation. You're going to learn something really interesting about yourselves. Sometimes things come in a really complicated, interesting, ugly gift. It's wrapped in a very strange package. And I just learned so much about myself, and I really am the happiest I've ever been in an interview with GQ. Back in 2020, Martin Lawrence also considered the 1997 lawsuit he was involved in, which accused him of emotional and physical abuse, including sexual battery, recurrent and increasing harassment, and violent threats. The actress at the time refuted the claims, and the case was resolved out of court. A number of fans think that Duane, who was jealous of Tisha's flawless chemistry with him on set, engineered the sleazy plot to set up the sitcom star with a sexual assault. Others think that even if Lawrence had really assaulted Tisha, she wouldn't have been able to forgive him or even agree to a reunion, so we don't need to discuss something that never happened. Lawrence told the publication, I just decided to walk away from the show and end it. People said